All right, folks, it's Joe and Nate here with Dixie Doggers, and we got a, well, I don't know if we're their guest or they our guest, whatever. We got the HogDog Nation crew here with us.
We all God's people and we here together. That's all that matters.
You might have to hold that mic up close.
I'm gonna have to hold it.
Yeah, you gotta hold that mic.
I mean, my second whack.
Hold something big and black.
You gotta say, yeah.
Which wife? I thought they all liked you to hold them close. Just the second one?
Oh,
Second
man.
one.
Which wife wanted you to hold the big black thing, though?
That was the third. Actually, it was the veterinarian that lives down the road from him.
Oh, Lord mercy, Lord be my shepherd.
Don't get me in the middle of
Don't
this.
go to the, I'm gonna tell you what right now. Don't go to the Neches River Boat Launch right south of Vider.
Which one? Oh, the one outside of Boston?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't have went there on a good
Yeah,
day.
I was violated.
Well, I know not to go there.
Some
I ain't never been there, so then I
Some
ain't going.
trickery went on down there with the vet lady. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I just say this, it wouldn't kinky the second time.
It was normal then.
You had to get on to get along.
That's right.
Get along or get on. Which
Put it
is
this
what
way.
you do.
I'll just say this, Albon's hard to get without a vet. You know what I'm saying? It's saving
That's
puppies.
right, there you go.
Anything for the puppies.
That's right.
That's about 6 for the team.
Hell yeah. Jake, tell them where we're at today and what we're doing.
We are in Downsville, Louisiana, where we're going to crown the top 10 in the world, the puppy for charity, the highest place in JIP, the kennel of the year, all kinds of stuff. We got a lot of added money. We got everybody in the hunt that's here this weekend. Had a great time. So far, we've only completed 2 days, but we already have the entries for the third day. We have about 330 paid entries through 3 days, and we got about 5 catch-outs out of, not counting bay-off. We had 330 paid entries plus a ton of bay-offs, and we got about 5 catch-outs all day.
There's a good crowd, a good crew. I mean,
Yeah.
the dogs, hey.
And this is light for a Downsville show.
Really?
This is light for a Downsville
That's what I'm
show.
saying. I'm really impressed. You know, we were just at Hickory Crossings. We was out there, you know, we always, you know, all the Georgia folks out there, we talk a little trash back and forth about coming to Louisiana and Texas. Look, man, y'all need to load y'all's ass up, drive on out here.
I want to tell you something.
I'm telling you, I love it.
That last podcast was talking about like the Georgia bays and then the bays over here. Man, I cut my teeth early on going over there to Georgia, mainly South Georgia, but I made a lot of really good friends, like lifelong type friends.
Yeah.
The folks that run Broughton Island, Bo Toller, Junior Toller, Patrick Walzak, his whole family.
Walls at Curves, man.
And well, I'm gonna tell you, like that name has kind of evolved. At one time, we were all sitting around on a picnic table at Broughton Island one night like this, and Junior, the patriarch of the family, was making fun of everybody that called Kimmer curs and Florida curs and mountain curs and all this junk. He said these are Pennant Road curs. You know, that's where Broughton Island's at. And the next thing you know, nobody knew what Pennant Road was, but they knew what Walzak curs were.
So that's
and they knew and they knew he was a winner. And that's kind of how it came into. But we all laughed. We like at one time that was a big joke, like the Pennant Road curs. That was a funny thing because they didn't like. You know, they'd make fun of folks like, you call it this and that, it's a damn hog dog. It don't make, if he's got 3 tails and green spot, it's a hog dog.
That's exactly right. Well, that's good to know the backstory on it because I didn't know the
Yeah, I know.
backstory on it.
I met Junior Toller, I think, in 1998 in Winfield, Louisiana, and he'll be a friend to the day I die. And he's introduced me to a lot of great people. His son-in-law Patrick, and obviously his whole family.
Yeah.
And then they introduced me to Marc Bannister.
Yep.
Marc's judged for me. Marc's
no better than that.
Marc's been a friend. I've been to his band. You know, and you put on a hog band for 30 years, man. The trials that you go through, you don't realize. Like a lot of the stuff that we do.
See, I didn't realize all that.
A lot of the trials we come through, folks don't even hear. The public don't even hear about it because you know if you don't make an issue of it, it's not an issue.
Exactly.
And the fact that he's done it for 30 years, I think the 30-year show's coming up.
Yep.
In fact, he's done it for 30 years. I'm gonna tell you,
Next one will be 30.
it's not something he does. It's who he is.
Yeah, that's his life.
And if it wasn't for guys like that, like Junior Toller, Marc Bannister,
And yourself.
there wouldn't be what we are here. Well, that's not for me to say. That's for
Well, that's look. I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon and kick it off. It's for guys like you, Jake. You were right there with him. And
Well, I appreciate
all of those guys that I know. That's how they talk about you, man.
I appreciate
You have done a lot for this sport, and I mean, I can see it's going in the right direction. I'm still new to it. Like I said, I've changed my whole outlook on it because there's so many woods guys that's like, man, my dog can do that. Oh, that ain't nothing. Well,
Then bring it on.
We'll put that son of a bitch in there. Let's see it.
It's either hate or come to the gate.
That's exactly
Yes.
right. Put him in there and see what happens.
Throughout the years, we talked a lot about the separation between woods guys and what we do here. The actual, like, there is no separation. The people that come here with good dogs is because nobody starts bay pinning first.
Exactly.
Like if you don't know what a hog dog is, you wouldn't know what bay pinning is.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're a hog hunter first, and then you're like, man, this is fun. This is like rodeo.
How many woods dogs have you seen in your lifetime? How many woods dogs have you took in your lifetime and won a bay?
Yeah.
go.
Some of the best, some of the best dogs I've ever owned were woods dogs. The competition
how
dogs.
many years have you been doing this now?
24 years, 25 years, something like that. 24, 25 years.
Long time.
Yeah.
You don't even look that old.
And I'm thank you. Yeah. I tell you what, these last 8 years have put some wrinkles and some folds on this face.
I heard that.
But it actually the first 10 seemed like forever, and then the last 15 or so seemed like they went by in a flash. I've been putting on a hog baying for 8.5 years.
That's what I was going to say. Well, when did you start in coons? Because that's when I first saw you.
2013.
You was the first man that had a hound class.
Yeah.
And I come to watch it.
Yeah, because you an old hound guy. You like them hounds, don't you?
Yeah. I'm trash just like possums don't scare me. I've never seen nobody do that.
I'm going to put $1,000 up for a possum hunt.
You know, I did something one
Tired of all them
time.
coon hunters talking all that shit about where my dog treats possum. Well, hell, let's see it.
If y'all watch our podcast, you'll know that if you put up $1,000 for a possum hunt, he's gonna start feeding blue ticks.
Oh, I know. Hey, you get some good walkers, man. You wear a Lord, I'm gonna catch it for that.
One time I started a joke. I was going to do the Fred G. Sanford Trashmaster Classic. And it was just a joke, you know. And then when people found out it wasn't real, they got mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't put nothing like that on, you know. I don't have the
That's the
infrastructure.
thing. They want to put them dogs. It don't matter if it's a field trial, if it's a bay pen, fox hunt, squirrel hunt, coon hunt, whatever. If you got dogs and you're a dog man, and I'm like Jay, that's not for me to say I'm a dog man. You know, I just got a bunch of damn dogs. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Just a man with some dogs.
Exactly. Somebody else says, hey, that's a dog man.
It's for your peers to decide.
Exactly.
Look, he's trying to sing with that radio.
Oh, I know. He's doing good.
He's doing a pretty good job. But that's a hound for you.
He's gonna let you know.
He's gonna kick in where he needs to, you know.
Yeah,
but only enough. There's no extra. You know, that's the curse side.
I was thinking to say, yeah. Like, there you go.
But you started what? It was 8 years in Coons.
May of 2013 was our first show.
And that's where I first met the Georgia people.
Yeah.
I didn't know nobody from Georgia.
All my friends,
Yeah.
you know, I never would have dreamed. Like if you'd have known me 10 years ago, you never would have dreamed I'd ever put on a hog.
Yeah.
I wanted to win the hog.
I was going to say, the first time I ever seen, we was talking about that earlier, it was at Reggie Little's. He was out there, man, he had his shirt off, running dogs, warming them up, getting right. I said, I don't know that guy. I said, I can tell you right now. I said, I'm laying my money on.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they won. And it was with, I think it was with a hound.
No, it was yellow dog.
No, it had to be yellow.
Yellow dog. No, somebody, no, I was trying.
I might have had a blue tick with me, but he was
5'8" yellow dog. He was the only one of the litter.
Yeah.
All the yellow ones come out bark like a hound, and the blue tick come out bark like a cur.
I didn't mean no.
No, I just didn't want Pat to jump on me. I don't. Hey, 3 tails and green spots. If he'll bleed for you, I'll feed him.
You damn right. And that's the thing. If they don't bleed for you,
He will too.
and
He don't care.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, if we together, we together.
But he
We're
likes.
either in or out. There's
But
no
he
in
likes to make
between.
jokes about blue
And I
ticks.
mean that.
Well, because they're
Amen.
good.
Yeah. But it was probably, I don't know. I ain't missed none of his bands. He didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
I slept in there and I watched. I wouldn't go to the ring, but I'd make my way around with her until I heard Rooster bark for the first time.
And you was one of them guys that was a hunter. woods
Exactly.
guy,
Yeah,
and
but
you-
I was better than them. That's all.
Yeah, there you go.
Till I entered the band competition.
Yeah. And then that
What do
changes
you?
everything.
Yeah. They walked right in there, took a crown, and walked right back out.
Yep.
Looking at them people, wall-eyed.
I hauled some of the best dogs I've ever owned. I hauled them out there to Georgia, and they looking at the people, and they look at the pig, and they looking at me, and they come back and stand by, and I know these dogs will do it. And it's just like there's a whole nother side of that dog that you gotta create that part. You gotta bring it out in that dog.
Yeah.
You gotta put in the time.
Yeah.
It's not just get a dog and throw it in the pen.
But my first bay, and I want to touch on this, and then we can move on. But I wanted to go back to this because I got sidetracked a second ago. But my first bay, I wasn't Jake, the guy that put on hog bands. I was Jake, everybody's friend. And when I put that baying on, everybody in Georgia, they always told me from the first time I went over there in 1998, they said, if you ever put on a hog band, we'll come.
Yeah.
Son, the kids, the stepkids, the grandkids, the aunts, the uncles, the brothers, everybody came. And I never would have dreamed.
I want to turn that bulldog loose.
I never would have dreamed.
No, I'm just sitting right here.
Yeah, you can bring it right over here.
Bring it right over with you.
I never would have dreamed that show would have turned into what it is now.
Yeah.
And then I never would have dreamed I'd put on Uncle Earl's. I didn't ask for Uncle Earl's. They offered that to me.
I know. And man, when I seen that,
and
You can't pass an offer like that up.
Yeah, and it went from just a thing to the thing.
Yes.
And I'm proud as all get out of it.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, look at what you've done as far as the pots that you win, the money that you win, the prizes that you win. And I mean, there's
You put the fire back into
it. There's a whole network of guys that make all this happen, and it takes all kinds to do it, to bring it together and to make it work. And there's got to be a chief. There's got to be Indians, and I think you're a damn good chief. If I say so myself,
Oh, he'll work you. I can promise you. You come around
Will it
2
make
or 3
you
days for
sweat,
it.
Huh? Will it make you sweat?
You ever seen me put up a tent? What did she call Randy Durrell? Little baby Jesus? He was swinging that sledgehammer in that old arena dirt, driving them axles for that big tent.
Yeah.
And I had this old blonde-headed girl with me. She said, look at little baby Jesus swinging that hammer. I said, don't get up here close, tell him that.
Listen, poor Mr. Randy. I mean,
Hey, we give Randy hell.
I was going to say he's constantly from every end. Hey, everybody hates a winner. Everybody hates on a winner.
There ain't nobody hates you.
No, I'm just talking about.
They like to talk,
Talk a
it's,
little trash here and there.
Yeah,
I don't mean like you guys talking about it. I'm talking about like where we're from, That's a big discussion.
I'm gonna say this. I think Randy Durrell cost me $10,000 today. How about that?
we had a year
I
in.
think I got beat.
We had a year in
On
Calcutta.
Calcutta, yeah.
We had a year in Calcutta deal, and he bought Gorilla, and obviously Randy bought his own dog.
Yeah.
Well, Gorilla won today, but Goose got third. But Goose made up enough points where
That's where he's at.
mathematically Gorilla can't catch him.
Oh,
There's another dog, Josh Aswell's dog. There may be another dog or two mathematically that can catch him, but Gorilla can't because,
I take
I'll say
that.
Gorilla is in the two dogs.
He is.
But they're going against all odds because
Yeah.
Gorilla's
Yeah.
he's bad.
If a mosquito bites that hole,
I say Gorilla won today. He tied. I want to
yeah.
touch on everything I can pick up. Like y'all's last. See, I'm friends with a lot of people on the East Coast, and the last podcast y'all did kind of sold the guys over there short because there's a lot of people that have top caliber dog. Georgia Power won the one dog.
I know.
They tied with Gorilla, the number 2 dog in the world.
And the thing about it is they're selling themselves short.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody sold them short. And I ask them all the
You
time.
know who
I'm
won
like,
the
what
2 dog here last? Troy Carroll won the 2 dog here last
Exactly.
time.
The last bay you had at Coons was won by
Who went
I
to,
don't know who it was, but
Was it Cody Odom?
I may have been. Drove a big jacked up truck, didn't he?
No, Cody Elms won it here before, but it was May.
In
He
Coons,
won it
though,
in May.
the
May of last year.
the last bay you had in Coons was won by a Georgia guy. Either 2 dog or the 1 dog.
That was Troy.
Yeah, Troy. Yeah.
Well, I know a lot
I
of
don't know
folks that
none
I
of them
talk
names.
to out there, they talk about the difference in the hogs is the biggest thing. The caliber of the hog. It's not necessarily the caliber of the dog, but it's the caliber of the hog. And it is. There is a difference. From what little I've seen.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That when we started, nearly 300 runs with the bay-offs in 2 days.
Yeah.
There was 5 catch-outs. And all 5 of them were the dogs' fault.
This ain't your granddaddy's hog bay where he walks over and stands in the corner and old Blue goes down there. And I'm over here. I made some people's ADD. I made through Z. I can't watch 5 seconds of that. I went to Earl's 23 years before I watched a complete run, and that was because Rooster was in there, and it was the bay off like for the final thing. And
That's what I'm calling the people's
and then I
champ.
seen,
He turned on a lot of people.
yeah,
Well, I'm one of them too. I mean, I have to say, that's where I
Rooster-
started really watching them.
yeah.
Man, my shows in Kuntz, when they first kicked up, what it reminded me of, this is the first thing that came to mind, what it reminded me of was a high school basketball game where there's 800 people stacked in a little bitty gym in a 2A school, and it was nuts. Like people hanging on the fence, throwing their hat in the air, and like when Rooster ran, that was the people's champ. You know, which he was the real champ too. You know, he was. You couldn't run him off a hog.
All right, touch on Rooster some more. Who's Rooster owned by?
Code Red.
Code Red.
Yeah, Ricky County.
Winsboro, Louisiana.
All right, there you go. Like I said, there's you know, we got a lot of viewers, well, listeners mainly. I mean, hey, listen, speaking of that, y'all don't just watch it. Hit that subscribe button.
Especially now, there's a
need
couple
some
extra pretty
subscribers.
people on here now.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know about me being pretty, but I mean,
You
I
said
ain't even get a
earlier
chance to
you
do
were
my
pretty.
hair. I've been sweating all day.
Look at that.
He done rubbed it all
Don't
off.
date Indians, this will happen. I woke up this way in Velveeta, Oklahoma, with a red tick coon dog.
Listen, y'all have to hear that story one of these days. And I don't know if anybody's really too grown.
You don't want to put it on.
Hey, when you get to the terrier trials next week
edit button.
over at Paul, yeah, ask Ed. He can tell you more about it. He was probably more. He can just tell you more about it. That's all I'm saying.
I heard that. And you know me, this whole podcast deal. I think it was the first time I met you was at the terrier trials.
Yeah.
And we was out there. Y'all had that big old pot out there, and we was cooking.
Yeah.
And we started talking about the way the world's changing,
Yeah.
Facebook Live, podcasts and stuff. Me and Ed was talking about a podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
And me and my son Nate, we were talking about it, and we've been procrastinating. We had all the stuff to do it, kept carrying on. I was like, I don't know, and then y'all kicked it off. I was like, now we got to, because ours was really more related to the hunting side of it. But now we go to all the pens.
Well,
We try
ours was
go with
supposed to
men.
be.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and it's a culture that coincides with each other. It's not just a one-sided deal. All these guys that hunt, like I got a lot of listeners out in Texas, and they're young guys, and they're coming up strong, and they have got some fine hog dogs. I mean, these guys send me videos, pictures, and stuff, and I'm like, wow. I want them to come to the pen. Bring your dogs, come on to the pen, man. Hey, let's go. Let's go. And every one of them said, you know what? Hey, we're going to do that. We're going to try it. So, you know, we got a lot of open-minded, a lot of younger people. And I know that the way it's changed in the sport since little I've been around, a lot of the older people, they might not like some of the things that's changed, but you got to roll with the times.
Either that or we're going to be rolled out with the
Or
time.
at
We're
the
going to
same
be a
time.
memory.
Or
We're going to be a memory.
Either that or that's one way to look at it. Change with the times is one way to look at it, but a better way to say it is, if I do something for 30 years, I'm going to get better at it every day.
Damn right.
That's like
No,
taking one
that's not-
chain link away from the dog every day. If I do something for 30 years, I'm going to get better at it every day. We're going to refine it.
Just
I don't give a shit if it's
Right.
running.
There's room for improvement. Why
This
not?
man, like, I've been hunting hogs since I was 7, 8 years old. I've had cow dogs, which we had cow dogs since the day I was born. We had the best cow dogs. And them cow dogs just happened to go right
Yellow
off in
dogs?
the.
Were they all yellow dogs?
Yeah, well, honestly, where I'm from, I didn't think there was nothing
Well, no,
else.
I mean, that's why I'm asking.
There was nothing.
But that was your daddy's living. I mean, that was y'all's living back.
That's
He was
what I'm
cowboy.
saying.
Yeah.
The diversity part of it is what I have seen, honestly, on this side of Mississippi. Yellow dogs are the power. I'm a yellow dog guy. But everything on the East Coast was more along the Catahoula side. You know, we've seen a lot of Catahoula.
There's not a yellow dog on my house right now, on my yard right now.
Really?
Yeah. And it's for no fault. It's my fault because we didn't breed them bad boys back in the day. I didn't want to have 20. You know, if you want to keep your stock alive, you got to have 20 dogs on your yard at all time. I didn't want that. I wanted 4.
That was
One day I walked outside and realized, man, that stuff that made Jake a household name, it ain't here no more.
Well, that was us with the Jags. It was like one day everybody was like, man, I want one pup. And I had a waiting list that was 3 years, and I was like, well, hell, it's 3 years because I ain't bred nothing in 2 years, you know? And then it's like, I went outside one day and I was like, I ain't got but 2 of my old dogs left. And so I got to get busy.
Yeah.
And then they
you
got hurt, and then one of them just died from freak accident. It's like, oh shit, we don't have any.
One
It's like you lose.
130-pound boar hog with them little straight-out teeth can put you out in
Yes.
10 seconds.
And then you spend the next
Into a clay
7
root bank or something. I mean, just a foot that fast.
Yes.
It ain't the old big one usually, you know. It's
or
that
where
little
we're
bitty.
at, get up on one of them bluffs and
Yeah,
they'll just
yeah.
beat the shit out of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They'll get in it. We get in a lot of caves. We call them caves, but
In Arkansas,
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah. I'm originally from Arkansas, but I moved to Alabama back in the 90s. But man, we got a lot of hills. Some folks call them mountains. We all call them hills, but they mountains.
At 50, they mountains, I can promise you. They
Oh, well, I
mountains.
mean, there's anywhere from 400 to 1,000 feet elevation change.
1,000 feet, that's a mountain.
It takes you 45 minutes to get down to that 180 yards. You know, and then you got to climb in there, and you got a 300-pound hog that's pissed off.
Oh, with a hog, if it's that with a cat, I ain't climbing in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Well, over in them mountains, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get.
Exactly. I'd be scared.
I have seen the bulldog go, and they just disappear.
Yeah.
You not know. And get up there, it was a 50-foot drop-off.
Yeah.
I don't know how anything was alive, but they were caught down there, nothing, but it was 50 foot.
Yeah.
You got a few dogs.
Hey, almost
This
walked
year,
off of
the
it.
Randy Dingler tournament, the biggest,
Yeah.
the biggest hog hunting tournament in the country. Most entries, you know, most hogs weighed
Yep.
in. We got second in overall weight. We had the biggest boar and the longest stringer.
When is that held annually?
February,
February.
right south of here, in
All right.
Saline.
Yeah.
Sling, okay.
Yeah.
That's what we can say. We let our listeners know and the viewers know. We'll keep in touch with that because,
You want to know what you feed? Enter that.
yeah, well, I'm going to enter that. Y'all go ahead and write the check.
It's my kind
Well,
of
I mean, we
tournament.
can ride it. It may be hot.
It's my kind of tournament. 'Cause when you hunt them tournaments, you don't rest because
Yeah,
everybody's
you go,
it's
you go.
competitive. You got to go. Well, that one, it starts on Friday, and you got to weigh in by like 2 on Saturday. So it's
Man.
only like 36 hours.
So
I
like
like
some
that
of the-
because man, when you got a full-time job and you go at it
You
for
got to go.
72 hours, man,
Yeah.
Monday
Hey,
comes around, you're like,
there
oh.
was a time,
You prove
but
yourself.
that time ain't now.
You prove yourself, too.
Yeah.
Like you said, not just your dogs. You're like, can I hang? You know, can I stick with it? We were in Georgia and we were talking about that on the, you know, the longevity and the stuff on the dogs and stuff. You know, the heat, the humidity, and all that stuff. How that plays a factor, and the terrain. You know, we brought that up in several of our podcasts and stuff about the difference in the dogs and stuff. I'm a firm believer that if it's a hog dog, it's gonna find them and it's gonna do its job anywhere you go. Now the performance level might not be as
Yeah.
good in some places as
Might not be as good as
That's
shit.
what I started telling people. Geographical location. Me and Ed, we out South Texas. We thought, you know, we had hog dogs. They just didn't do too good the first day. They didn't know what a cactus was. I mean, but by the second day, things was a little better. Third day, we
I've
had
heard-
a good time. But
You know, I'm gonna make a profound statement. I've heard horror stories about those cactuses,
oh,
and
And
I went and hunted Boars of Texas one year with some good buddies, Brandon Fowler and Justin Cobb and Clay Marino, and we had a real good run. We caught 30-something pigs in 3 days, whatever. You know,
That's a lot of pigs.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
For us, that's
yeah, for me too.
I'm gonna tell you right now that pine thicket right over there on the other side of those campers
Yeah.
is 1,000,000 times worse than a cactus flat. I'll run butt naked across the cactus flat to catch a boar hog before I run through that pine thicket.
Oh,
them
yeah.
briars. That's what we
Briars
hunt all the time.
are
That big
way
green
worse.
one, that big
I
green
grew
one
up.
that won't break.
I grew up in the briars.
Yeah.
That cactus will go in you and come out, and you'll never feel it. Even if it's left in you, you just grab it,
Really.
and it don't make you itch.
Those
It don't
briars
Them
break off
briars,
in
you be swole
pieces.
up, had pus
and
on
itch,
break off
yeah,
in pieces.
And yellow
seeping,
jackets.
seeping.
Yeah.
That cactus, dogs got it in their eyeballs.
No shit.
Just pull them out. They don't hurt. They don't hurt nothing.
Shit, I've had dogs that couldn't run at all because they had a thorn. I mean, like that long.
That's right.
stuff.
You get them a briar patch thicket is 1,000,000 times worse than a cactus. I'll run butt naked across the cactus flat
See
before I
that?
run
Well, I got
through a
about
thicket.
$5 to see that. I want to.
You just want to see me naked. I'll get naked for 6.
But I'm gonna sell. I'm just to sell the video.
750.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
do I got 9?
Yeah. but where Jake lives, if he turns right, he goes 15 minutes. He's in the marsh. There's no trees.
We live on the coast.
He lives. So, but if you turn left, it's basically like what you got: rolling hills, big pines, greenbrier.
We look, we see a lot because we travel,
Yeah.
and that's another thing. A lot of people, as far as the traveling and stuff like that, they're like, man, that's 10 hours. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
Look, load up, put your dogs in there, take a trip. It ain't that hard. It costs a little bit of
And
money.
you're going to make friends.
Oh, dude, look.
And
I
make
mean, so
life last
we got
longer.
out here today, and literally, when we pulled up, of course, Jake's on the microphone, hey, Joey and Dixie Doggers, they're here and stuff, and that makes me feel good. It's like,
Feel
people-
welcomed.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
feel welcome. And that's the way it is at home. And, we've had
Feel
conversations
working
on
the
that.
gate.
Shit, this might as well be home. Shit.
That's what
Anywhere there's hog dogs, that's home to me.
that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be no
We're
problem.
going
for me
to,
to
we're
be
going
on.
to South Carolina at the beginning of next week. We're going to stay there in South Georgia.
What y'all doing out there?
Deer hunting and dog hunting. Or deer hunting and hog hunting. All dogs.
All dogs.
We ain't doing no steel hunting. We're running dogs.
I love them deer dogs.
I don't.
We're driving in that Toyota Tacoma with that box there. I'm going to mount my box on top of it. We're going with 13 head
Take them on.
from
Yeah.
Belmont, Louisiana to Columbia, South Carolina.
I got expelled in the 2nd grade. I told that teacher, I don't hunt nothing without a dog. It was Easter, they was wanting around eggs. I showed up with my dog. I said, I don't give a damn, lady. I'm casting. I don't hunt nothing without my
Turn
dog.
loose.
Yeah.
Strike my dog.
Yeah, they thought expelling me hurt me.
Yep, it was
Huh? I just got home, I casted my dog.
There you go.
His dog was biting all the other kids, and he got the eggs.
That's how I did it, you know.
You got to go with what you know.
Well, hey, look, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
And the Astros are leading the White Sox 2-0 in the American League.
You know,
Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Yeah,
Get on
boy.
my speed now.
Who would have thought we'd ever bred July Walkers to a cur dog to put more bottle? Who would have ever thought that back when you had the meal? You'd have thought we was retarded.
You know.
Because my daddy tried to tell me for 10 years.
Man.
I thought he was
Up on us, We
retarded.
got a litter on the ground right now, and it's running walkers, box hounds, whatever, you
Yeah.
know, and got that curry in them.
I've never raised a hound till now. And I ain't going to say, like, I know you seen me with that.
Yeah.
The dog looked
But they're
blue
not
tick.
full hounds.
Yeah. And I didn't raise him. I just got him because he was good.
Whole different ball.
I'm raising hounds now.
So many layers to that onion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which part?
There's so many layers to it. I mean, the way they mature, the way they handle. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get.
I'm asking because I want you,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah,
this
I mean-
adds meat to it.
I mean, all the ones that we've ever had usually mature a lot later than most curs. I mean, you're looking.
They do.
2 years before you can say.
They're,
this is
they're
what it's
more
gonna do.
interested in running
Yes.
than they are
Then hunting.
killing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
A lot of times they'll run up there and they'll booger bark, but then they'll quit. And they're not into it like a jag or
in
something
here,
like that.
them cur dogs that think they're in a game, you know, like they think they're in a contest. They're not as good as them ones. Now, what I won my most money with were my woods dogs. But now you can't do it nowadays with the teeth not cut and different stuff. But like when they knew Daddy was coming, they knew we were gonna catch the hog.
Yeah.
The ones I won all the money with back in the day when I first started, they weren't baying for a contest. They thought we were
baying for you.
They're in there they're baying to catch. We're waiting on Daddy to get him.
Exactly.
When they blew the whistle, like, oh shit, that means Daddy's coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know
We finna catch
That was
him.
the hardest part with a lot of our woods dogs. They blow the whistle, they see us coming up,
Yeah.
snag him right after.
Because that's what they
Yeah.
know. When y'all
Yeah.
get when folks walk up, they think,
Oh,
oh,
it's
Start
time to
looking for
get
the
it.
catch dog.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had a
I
bunch
used
of
to
them
yell
down
at them when people talk to the dogs. Hey, Bulldog's coming, get him, boy.
But you're talking about the maturing. I see this because that's why I raise a lot of 50-50 dogs like that. And but now I saw out.
F1 hybrids.
F1 heterozygosis. I studied it extensively.
Homogeneous
To stay
zygotes.
to stay with a true F1 cross, you got to stay with a full blood walker and because once you start breeding, then you F2, F3. Those won't produce after
the
themselves.
performance
Like,
level
okay,
is not the same.
No,
But
you
that
get
thing-
different genetic traits
That's
passed
right.
on, and sometimes it's the ones that you don't want.
but you're talking about the maturing in them, they'll be trashy, which I don't mind because I shoot deer too. I don't want to feed 2 packs. And when I go hog hunting, I just set them up for success.
Yep.
You know, it's like,
'em in hog
like you're talking about, like the competitions. The first competition I was in, I won my long stringer was 5 hogs. Now it takes 25 or 35. You know the difference? People start 2 months ahead of time setting themselves up for. They're not cheating, but they're finding, they're
gotta
scouting,
plan it.
they're finding their hogs.
And 40
I mean-
years of evolution, like they're getting better every day.
I'll
That's
tell you
right,
the evolution
that's right.
part. We talk
Yeah.
about that a lot. The evolution of the dog
Yeah.
and the hunter.
There's actually a class that was taught at Mississippi State. They stopped offering about 3 years ago. It was evolution of hunting dogs that a quail guy, he taught it. And it basically went from the time we domesticated dogs till now.
Man,
Yes.
a quail guy.
I can't
you ever
remember.
met a quail hunter?
Yeah, that was about the
Well,
only
now-
one. His name's Dr.
I like
McCall.
to quail hunt, but I won't let nobody call me a quail hunter.
You know, old boy loaned me a quail dog one time, and he called me and said, "How's he working for you?" I said, "Well, I finally got him to cast. He kept running on and locking up. I finally kicked him enough. He finally got on out of my sight." You know what I'm saying? He wasn't too happy. I don't know about what that was about.
I thought he had a bad leg, too.
He'll cast. You know, he run out there and he pick it up. I was looking for thorns in his feet. I didn't know what to do. But he didn't loan me no more dogs after that. But
Talk about the F1, listen, that 50-50 dogs. We did the bird bulls, right?
okay,
All right, it's been years and years ago.
was he a little rough?
Listen to this now. We had a few of them. I had a little old woods pen.
Yeah.
This was back before all the regulations in Alabama and stuff. We could still have hogs and all that. Well, we turned a pair of them loose, young dogs. One of them's out there just hammering. Chop, 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 chop. I mean, he's slobbering on that hog's head, and I'm like, yeah. And I was like, where's that other one at? Man, we're looking around. We couldn't find this dog. That son bitch was out there full point. I'm talking about full point.
Yeah.
as pretty a bird dog
Yeah.
point you ever seen, about that far from the ass end of the hole. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's a full silent dog, I can tell you boys. I mean, turn him loose.
I had on pigs, they'll do, especially little pigs in grass. They're to be in it. I don't say nothing.
Yeah.
But you're talking about the maturing at 3. That's why I don't shock my dogs off of trash.
Yep.
That walker comes in, they're easy to start because they want to just run something.
Yeah.
But at about 2.5, all that trashiness will clean itself up.
Yes.
I think that's the curse side in them. I mean, I'm no chromosome genius.
Yeah.
But I mean, I ain't a veterinarian
Genetics.
either, but I know what the back end of a horse looks like, you know.
That's
Because
exactly
I see
right.
it and I see that on a daily basis. I said, oh, don't worry, just keep casting him. It'll clean up. But it takes about
I've heard from
3 years to do that, you know.
From a lot of old-time coon hunters, they're like, don't whoop a dog. You don't have to be heavy-handed. If he trees a possum, just don't pet him. When he trees a coon, pet him up real good. And eventually he'll figure out, well, he don't like it when I do that, so I'll just keep doing this because I get attention then.
What about an armadillo?
We got the best armadillo dogs in the world.
Coon and
I
possum
can't
both taste
take
better
it.
than armadillo.
I got to chastise him for an armadillo, but I won't chastise a hog dog puppy for an armadillo, if that makes sense.
That's the same with
And the
us.
time of year.
Hey,
it
they
is,
both
too.
root. They both
Like
root.
you said, setting them up for success is a big part. Like if you
gotta
if
put
you
them in
take,
hog sign.
yeah, if you don't put them in hog sign, and you just take some young dogs and throw them out there, and they run an armadillo, and they go in there and they're digging in the hole and they got dirt all over their head and stuff, and you know that's what they were doing. Why would you chastise that dog for hunting and doing what he's bred to do?
It's your fault.
It's your fault because you
You
not
didn't set
put
that
him.
dog up for success.
Exactly. You didn't put him in sign. Like you said, the hog stringers went from 5 to 35. People doing their homework, getting off their ass, getting out there, putting boots on the ground, taking care of
And
business.
cultivating their places to hunt too.
Yeah.
The only reason I have
It's
success.
a grooming. It's grooming all of it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I have success training puppies. I'm in a controlled environment 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I'm in a controlled
That's the best way to
environment.
train puppies to me because you eliminate all those external factors that could give your dog
I
bad
let them trash
habits.
on the people when they get them back. I can't help myself. If they running a deer,
Let him run.
I can't.
Well, I found with a
If they
lot.
running him good,
We've
that good
never-
mouth hog.
Now, having said that, disclaimer,
Yeah.
we've never shot a deer where we wasn't supposed to.
Oh no, I couldn't do that. I just wait till he circled back out to where I could. You know?
There you go.
Yeah.
What about that fence? That high fence?
Yeah,
low
what
fence,
I said,
low
little boys.
fence?
You know, they was on Facebook because I used to guide in a high fence, but it was 40,000 acres, but it was still a fence.
I mean, that's.
Yeah, but I'm like Michael Waddell. I left the gate open so it don't count.
Yeah.
Right, trying to tell me we're in a high fence,
Yeah.
and he ain't never hunted over bait. I said, well, them deer ain't eating rocks. There's 52 of them in the middle of the road with them quails and shit.
Yeah.
They ain't got a gizzard. They not eating rocks.
That's why we went to South Texas and done that. I was
Yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
is just killing, boys. This ain't even hunting. But it's your way
But you know, it's the people you go with,
Yeah.
the atmosphere, and that's how I
Camaraderie.
pick. That's how I pick my hunting trips. I can go anywhere I want to go, and I go with Jake, Zach, Philip. Talking about the East Coast, that's where we go. Philip Dickerson, Too Tight, and that's the only one I really know who he
You
is.
need to go up to
And,
Michigan and run some coyotes.
and,
That's what we need to do.
It's
That's
When I
the
go to Georgia, I ain't
camaraderie,
running
you
no
know.
cow. We finna catch
But yeah,
pigs and shoot deer.
I told the old boy, high fence, low fence, no fence. Hell, I can tell you, I've been behind your fence, you know. And it was true. He said, "You climb over that gate?" I said, "No, 20 foot to the left." It was just a fence, and it was
Just a
Daniel.
fence.
I just stepped right across it, and
There
I
you
just
go.
walked off, and he's like, "I just want to get my dogs, you know, and get out of there." And the invention of the garment. You're talking about the long-range dogs. You got to be a little bit closer to Jesus when you
Yes.
start breeding July in them. You got to be able to take chastisement, cussings. You run all the deer.
I
you
learned that the hard way.
And you got to be humble with it, and you
Yes.
just put your head down, and basically, y'all need to follow the cat dog like a clay. All of them put a handle on your animal.
Yeah.
A lot of toning, a lot of going home.
See, we just got a bill passed in Alabama. They took deer dogging away from us in a lot of the state. Well, we got it back.
Really?
And here's how it went. Some guys I know, hog hunters. A lot of them were hog hunters. Now, you know, hey, dear guys, don't get upset with me, but I know a lot of y'all was hog hunting, and they did a proposal, got a bill in there, and the schematics of it was, with the day and age that we have now, with all the systems, the Garmins,
Yes.
and the telemetry, being able to pull a property up on your Garmin and saying, hey, that's the property line. There's no excuse for you not to have a handle on your dog. You know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying? If that dog, if you're on 10,000 acres,
So if you breed them to go and whoop them to whoa, sometimes that don't work.
I guarantee you this. You put that trash breaker 2 on Freddie Krueger's neck, you can make him preach in a Pentecostal church and mean it. And mean it on number 18.
and that right there in itself, got our deer dogging back. Now it's
That and Lonnie Spann, the president of the Alabama Dog Hunters Association, doing that the Talladega National Forest Hunt.
Yep.
They go over there and they do a deer drive,
Shout
and
out
they were
Lonnie.
inviting senators and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were showing him, watch, he's 20 foot from the off forest land. Tone him, and the
Tone him,
dog come
come
right back, and they're like,
they let the big guys see, hey, this is what we do, and
so
it worked.
I think they opened up a few more national forest lands and a few more WMAs.
So
you can
we
actually
can't-
run, but
we
now
could-
all private lands open again.
And like hog
Or
hunting,
most
as
of
far
it.
as dogs, we can't run any management areas. Well, they have the lower delta hunt 1 week out of the year. That's it.
1 week. And it's probably loaded. You probably need managing.
You got to have a boat. You got to have a boat to get down there, and it's loaded with hogs. It's really overpopulated. The area that we're in, you got to go hunt a hog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not knocking those guys by no means, because hell, I try to go down there for 10.
I'll say this about myself: the first probably 1,000 hog hunts I ever went on was in a boat.
Really?
I don't want to go in a boat no more.
And
I want to go on the side by
And I don't
side.
want no
Yeah, there
rough.
you go. Just ease around.
I want to bring the kids
There you go.
and pack a sandwich.
No rough dogs. Nobody's got to get ecstatic
Well, we
because
won't
they
catch-
bathe.
Oh,
You don't
yeah,
got to
yeah,
run
let-
down
yeah, let
there.
'em bathe, yeah.
Take your time, vegetable though. Well, what we catch on Father's Day up there is 300. Well, Ricky Camel Cobra here. I know
We caught
sounded-
a big old boar.
I don't know how many kids we had, but they ate $92 worth of snacks.
We had like three side by sides. I think 2 of them were double decker.
Yeah, and we still
We
call
toted all the
these
kids in there and
Yeah.
took pictures with them and stuff. Hey, come back.
boys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Best in show. Best in show.
That was I think I seen a lookout,
Damn.
but yeah, be
Y'all just
be
have to
glad
be here,
y'all
folks.
ain't here.
Yeah, I think so. You just have to be here, folks.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Mealy,
But
heavy haul towing record.
we got after a big boar hog in some standing corn, hot summertime, and
Killing pigs.
Jack,
He kept running
yeah,
through
that's
the
what we
pigs.
started doing. It was Ricky's daddy. You know, they farm thousands of acres of corn. They messing up acres and acres of corn every night. So it's his livelihood. We there.
Yep.
We there. We come to kill. I told Jake I had spent a good bit of time in that area. Jake had never really been in standing corn. I said, if your dog goes out there for 15 minutes and comes back, don't worry, because it's like running with a bag in this corn snow air.
Yeah.
We just pick him up. He went out there. They bathed. Then he just come back. That's when he killed a pig. And Jake said, I believe so. I said, pick him up. I'll show you why in a minute. When one old dog left out and it run further than a pig had run, turn and come back. So we kind of move like deer hunters and we watch him. But he's got his dogs.
Yeah.
When he crossed that road,
That was
we
it.
cold packed him. How far did he make it?
Wasn't far.
And he was no little, like 300 something pounds.
That's a man
stud.
there. That's a stud. You know, you hear a lot of this
And I think a
450.
six-year-old killed. No, 7, 8-year-old.
However old Zoe is, she come out with
Zoe
an
Campbell?
Ed Barnes knife. I don't know where he
It was taller than her leg, or it was longer than her leg.
I'm like, "God." And knowing Ed, there's just
yeah.
a shadow off I cut a ceiling fan down. It's sharp, partner.
Ain't
You
no
know, and
doubt.
here she
He
comes.
dropped it in the room one time. Everybody was bleeding by the time we got a handle on it.
Yeah, and as big as a lawnmower, she just run up there. She's gonna stab the hog, and her whole hand went behind it. Well, she stabbed it.
There's Uncle Earl's winners everywhere.
Yeah.
There's one right there.
Yeah, that's a.
What's up?
There's one of my
folks?
old
How y'all
winners
doing
out there.
tonight?
Come on
GW's son, he won Uncle Earl's in the old and young this
There
year.
you go. Slide on over
Yeah.
there, Pat. Jump in here.
My
Yeah,
boy
we
Pat.
ain't gonna
I'd like to welcome GW's son to the group. He's loud, proud, and floating on a cloud.
That's right.
What's
GW
up,
son,
man?
I'm Joey.
Nice to meet you.
Dixie
Nice to
Dog
meet
is
you.
here.
Nathan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
That's
you.
our cameraman Joe Deal back here.
What's up, big dog? We
Did you say Kimberman or Cameraman?
Yeah, either way, whatever you want to call it.
I like to do the
both.
camera
We
curve.
live
He
and
likes a
proud
dog
right
with a
here.
tail, though.
Live and proud right here at Downsville, Louisiana, boy.
That's
all the way
right.
from Plaquemine down south.
Yeah.
Right by you boys' kennels.
Yeah,
We
He's the only Texas Longhorn fan in Plaquemine.
Lord,
He's a
yeah.
Longhorn fan.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
I don't even know what that is, but I don't think it's good.
I'm lying to you. I can't believe he didn't say so.
No, that's what he said. He said, "Shit, what?"
Plaquemines Parish, 2 levees, 1 highway.
I hear you.
That's right.
Yeah,
What about,
boy.
There you go.
Where the women are scarce and the alligators are scared.
Where the men are men and the women are too.
Yeah.
Does he got tobacco spit on both sides of the truck? Like
I
he does
don't
on the
know, but
house?
Amos Moses was his uncle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Beat him, Amos Moses.
Since y'all got here, a lot of the points races have got really interesting.
Yeah, tell us some on that. Tell us about the winners today. And
All right, see,
I'm gonna get emotional.
coming into
Lester over there talking.
coming into today, Gorilla had to win the one dog and the title belt, and Goose win no more than 2 points for Gorilla to be able to catch him. Now there's still a couple people mathematically eligible to catch Goose, but for Gorilla to do it, he had to win the one dog, which he did.
He did.
He did.
Yeah, they did.
The year-long Calcutta. Pat
Calcutta went around.
Pat bought the
one dog.
Pat bought the Calcutta for the year-long deal, not today.
I got 10,000 reasons why I want Gorilla to win.
Exactly.
Well, I want him to win for you. I'm telling you, I want him to win for
He's
you.
bad, man.
But I like Randy. I want Randy.
I wish
to
y'all
win
got
too.
to see him.
I'm split.
Hey.
I got mixed emotions, but I'm gonna go
Are
for the
y'all
10,000. Randy's out.
That's the other thing to say. It didn't sound like it was too damn emotional
Yeah,
to me.
Randy ain't just offering up 10,000.
Yeah, well.
You got to go with what wins.
Well, this morning I put on there, I'm going to Downsville. I'm finna watch a gorilla get a goose pregnant.
Yeah.
I just say goose is hunting maternity leave. Come on.
I'll tell you something else too. The puppy for charity, Justin Cobb's secret dog, had 10 points coming in.
Yeah.
She was winning by like 1.5 points over a Diamond G dog.
Yep.
Eric Mealy from Oklahoma come in with a puppy that's his first show to be entered in this year. Won first, second, and third in the 2 puppy. Won the 1 puppy.
Won it up.
He's in second now. He's 1
Yeah.
point behind Justin Cobb's dog, and we still got all the novice and all that stuff on Sunday. So
There's a chance.
everything's getting in. The highest placing Jip, the highest placing futurity puppy,
Kennel of the year.
the world championship, the kennel of the year.
Well, tell us what kind of prize we talking about.
All right, this ain't counting like
This for all you woods guys that keep saying all that shit, man. I ain't coming to that, I ain't doing that, blah blah blah. Just go and get a little head right here and listen to it.
all right, the added money, just the added money at this show is around 18 grand.
18 grand, boys.
The diamond plate dog trailer, diamond plate dog box, 12,000 in cash.
Video of that dog box and the trailer and stuff.
12,000 cash, and that ain't counting day money. Like
Come from Old South.
I hate to even say.
Old South.
Big
boys.
sponsor. Big
Big
sponsor
Oh.
of the. Big
Aluminum
sponsor of the
You hear that
HogDog.
dog talking about Old South over there?
Big sponsor of the.
Yeah, said old South Hound puppy
Right
woke
on.
up.
Chad
Sure.
Wall and them,
Wall to
Big
wall
shout out
fan.
to Wall to Wall manufacturer. They support us a lot in this stuff.
Hey, ain't no doubt.
But I'm gonna tell you, if I would have been here in the Calcutta, I'd have bought Eric Mealy's dog because me and him won the 2 dog, and I ain't never won nothing with a puppy. I had a puppy.
You won the Easter egg hunt.
That's been
Yeah,
said.
but I got expelled.
That old
They
trash-
took it from me.
They disqualified
Yeah, they
you.
stripped me of
Son
the
of a
title. I can't get ahead, save my life. But yeah, we just won in
Some of the stories
Kuwaita.
I heard about a lot of that.
I'm gonna get my part.
Hey, didn't you get kicked out the Boy Scouts for eating brownies?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Which time?
That was my brother. That's a lot like me.
I had
Oh
my
man,
little
I thought that was you.
I had my little nephew tell my sister that one day. I said, go in there and tell your mama that joke. He went there. He said, Mama, I might get kicked out the Boy Scouts. She said, why? He said, because I'm gonna eat some brownies. He was like 6 years old, 7 years
He ain't
old.
know nothing
I
going
didn't know that was a bad thing to tell your nephew. Hell, he's my nephew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She kind of frowned on it a little bit, but hell, she's all right now.
Well, I can't
And he's
hear-
eating brownies now, though. He
Well, I
ain't
can
little
tell you
no
this
more.
now.
Oh, wait, he's grown. He's still eating brownies.
Hey,
I didn't know brownies. I almost got diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
I
had
can
to
tell
back
you
up.
this, if it wouldn't be for Showtime and Mid South,
hold that mic over a little bit.
Showtime,
man.
Mid South, and Old South Hog Dogs, kennels,
That's right.
they do a lot for the sport.
I'm glad you got
They
on
do
here
a
and give
hell of a
shout
lot
out,
for this sport.
And it's good feed.
Yeah.
It's good feed.
Well, see, we don't even get Showtime over where we're at. And that's something we got to fix.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
need
had,
it? We can send it.
dude, I'm talking about. I've had so many people.
He's
ask
a
me-
distributor.
No, hey,
Yeah,
look here,
hell
we're
yeah.
gonna talk.
South Louisiana.
We're gonna talk.
Say we can get him with my buddy Sawyer at Marvin's.
Yep,
Get him to switch their dog food that they carry.
that's right.
They
get him
help us
swapped it
out.
up.
They pump money into this sport. You know what? We support
If they support us, then we definitely got to support.
Well, we got to
them.
support them back.
I mean, we can get a bunch of coon hunters to swap over,
Oh,
I'm
dude,
sure.
we got so many coon, man. Where we
Coon
live,
hunters.
coon hunting is a religion. I mean, it
Oh
literally.
yeah.
That's a feed that ain't never had a recall in the history.
Well, and
That's
saying
everybody that I've seen that feed, everybody I've talked to that feeds it, they're like, hey, that's all I'm ever going to feed. You know, we're not going to swap up and try this one to see if it's better or do this. You know how it goes. No, that's it. Showtime. That's it. Showtime.
Well, it won't help. It take more than Showtime to help my program. But for you guys that's feeding good dogs, it'll probably help y'all somewhat.
Mine need a lot of other stuff besides Showtime. Shit
You know what
time.
mine need? Changing out. Yeah, it's
Hey,
It's a never-ending
talking
business.
about feed, you know, talking about the Showtime and all that stuff. Is there any other stuff that y'all do, like special stuff? You know, little secret ingredients you give your pen dogs and stuff. Like I said, 'cause we're talking.
We believe in Jesus.
There you go. That's all you got to do, folks.
I'm gonna just say this: I'm not gonna give nobody a stick to hit me over the head with.
That's right. Hey, ain't nobody gonna get that key.
But I don't. But they right. But they can follow. That's what
I'm gonna tell you this: in this game, like earlier we was talking about like training dogs and stuff. In this game, you show me a dog trainer, I'll show you a liar.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
There you go. There
That's
you
right.
You don't train. Their mom and daddy gave them what they need. You just give them a chance to succeed.
go.
That's right.
I agree 100%.
It ain't
It's the
about
dog.
training. Opportunity is the big thing.
Yeah. Set them up
Set
for
it-
success.
You
That's
set them
how-
up for
yeah.
success, and they go. If they got it, they go
got
do
it.
it.
That's how I train. Is I change their diet every other day. I feed them tracks.
Hey, I've said
that's
that
what makes a
several
dog.
times. You got to feed him
I
tracks.
guarantee you.
If you don't hunt that dog, he's not going to do
That's
shit.
right. That's not his fault.
I've got a little dog at the house right now. A guy he bred her up off some great stuff, and he didn't have the opportunity. And I mean, it's not
I
his fault.
understand.
So he called me. You know, he's like, "Hey, if you want this dog, man, let's work something out." So I go get the little dog, put her in there. This some bitch knows what's going on. All I did was just show her.
Yeah, that's
And,
right.
and that's all you had to do was the opportunity. Like
Yeah.
you said, set them up. She had it. It was already there. And then I've also had some that, hell, I've bred and raised, and I showed them, and they was like, nah, you know, hey, it ain't happening. So they didn't make it.
Yeah.
But you talk about breeding dogs, though. I bred dogs for years. One day it just dawned on me, like, man, they'll do it on their own, and I quit.
They will.
Yep.
You can't make a hunting dog if you don't take it
I don't think
hunting.
nobody caught that.
Yeah, I did. You know, you
agree.
can,
You know.
but you can take other aspects. No matter the goal, the process is the same. Whether you want to play basketball, you want to hunt with dogs or whatever, it's devotion time, paying attention, being cerebral enough to understand what you're seeing in front of you. You know, my biggest thing came from Secretariat. When Penny Chinnery's daddy said, let him run his race. Just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Ain't a lot you can do for a dog, but you can mess him up a million ways.
Yeah, 95% of dog hair is handler hair.
Yeah,
I'd say that with confidence.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
there's hardly any bad dogs.
he's been in the dog game since he's been born, pretty much.
Was it like 6 minutes?
Yeah,
How old is
maybe
he?
8 minutes. Hey, just
Old
turned
enough to sleep by himself and know he don't like it.
Yeah, coming in here with an afro.
just turned 21.
Got that
Oh, yeah.
kind
It
hair.
looks like a race car driver.
Yeah.
Kind hair.
Old slickback. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. I call him Pimp Slickback all the
Pick up
time.
slick back.
He tells everybody my mom is black, and I'm like, look, I'm not that dark.
She ain't got green eyes.
That don't
does
make
she?
you bad people.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
she
telling
don't
you.
Make you,
Hey, she
if
got
she
green
got
eyes.
she's black.
He
She
just
got
red
green eyes.
bone.
She's probably from down there where we at.
Yeah.
Just a red bone.
He's a red bone.
That's what I
Ain't no
tell him.
doubt
I
about
said
it.
another $3, she sure would have been. Oh my Lord, man! I tell you
Somebody
what,
woman, they say
I'm having a ball right here doing this. This is fun. This whole,
We got to make it a habit. We got to make it a
you know,
habit.
and that's the thing about it. More people got to get involved.
Yeah.
You got to stay involved, not
You
just
can't
get
do it
involved.
sitting on
They ain't got to. If they want to
You're right.
enhance their life, they'll get
Amen,
involved.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
If you want to be a bump on the log, just sit at home and say, man, deer season's here. I can't run my hog dogs or whatever reason.
I sure wish I was doing this.
Yeah,
Yep,
get your ass up. Come on out here.
Yeah, the first time Jay came to my house, I got a few deer, some pretty good deer mounted. And I said, you see this half here? I killed him with the deer dogs. What about the other half? Still hunting? I said, no, hog dogs. Same dogs.
Hey, ain't no doubt. I've got
Same
some.
dogs
I've got
and,
some. Of them, like I said, we
it's been
got
that
world
way for a
champion
while.
armadillo dogs.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, they ain't nobody. Well, Rodney Bell, good
John
friend of
Reed.
mine.
John Reed and
Yeah,
Corey
John-
Watson.
yeah,
got
John,
some
we gotta throw that out
expert
there.
Armadillo dogs.
Yeah, we're probably second place armadillo champions of the world.
for some reason in the hot summertime and about dark in the evening, you only wait that extra 30 minutes. If not, you finna bust a hole. And the sad part is, he won't hole up. And then you like run, you hear him coming. And you'll think, oh, he just got spooked out. You go a quarter mile over there to the next road, guess what?
All right, fella. Y'all have a good one.
You know,
Look here.
Appreciate it.
Go on ahead and tell them what it is.
Hogband.com, Old South Showtime. It's where it's at, baby. Come get you some.
Right on.
Yeah,
boy.
boy.
Right on, boy.
Yeah, boy.
They ain't gonna have me talking like I'm from Louisiana,
We,
Texas. Yeah, boy.
Y'all come get y'all some of that pasta line.
Hey, look.
I
Hey,
definitely
shit,
will.
It's about that time.
My second
Good
passion
food,
is eating.
Good eating.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about good friends.
Yes.
Shit, you can't ask for no better than
God's
that.
people.
You know, we started Tusker's magazine, and Jake started a Woods class a couple of years ago, and at Uncle Earl's, and it's really taken off.
That's what I want to do. I want
And,
to do that Woods class.
Yeah,
I still
and,
just, man, I've come up with every excuse in the book.
School is killing
But I'm
me.
gonna tell you right now, all these guys, they got Woods dogs too. So you're gonna run against the same people and dogs bred the same way that man
Well, they
look
got
out
to
on
get
them.
ready. That's all I can tell them.
Yeah.
Alabama boys coming.
Yeah, don't come barefooted.
Coming and they just breathing. They coming and they just breathing hard.
Well, anyway, about the same thing.
So maybe
Seven kids later.
we entertaining maybe like a beginner class, like an entry level Woods dog. Not necessarily Woods dog, but an entry level. Just to get people
Not
started.
necessarily for the dog,
People
but
like
for the
Gene
people.
Reynolds, come right here, Gene Reynolds. Sit down right here. Don't run off. I mean, you
Come
got your
on,
hair
come on,
cut
get
and
in here.
everything. You might as well come on.
Just because we got 7.5 million
Yeah.
followers don't mean you can't sit in here.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. I mean, we ain't gonna cover.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna. What's that shirt say on the back?
It
Feed the
says-
best, cull the rest.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's where Gene fell out with the crowd.
Oh, Lord. That's what I tell them. Hey, I hunt culls. That's all I got.
Hey, folks,
Shit, I
I'm
don't
gonna tell you
know
right now, like, you know, if you just look at Gene's appearance, you don't expect much from him. But I'm gonna tell you right now, he's a real good friend of mine. Although he don't add nothing to the party. Nah, he won the Puppy Bay. I'm gonna give him all kind of hell as
Y'all
long
hear
as I
Johnny
can.
White back there talking all that? Yeah.
I give Gene hell to no end, and he takes it in stride because he thinks he deserves it. But he won the Puppy Bay yesterday with a dog that well, you know, we talked about like dog trainers earlier, like that. He probably should already messed her up, and she still won, even though he owns her.
How long you been in dogs? Like this, not dogs, but
Just the bay pen
baying.
world, 3 years or so. I started coming and watching, and I won a gator jip on a raffle for $10.
Shit.
Started
And
for
then,
$10.
and then he ended up with a dog that won him about 6,000
Yeah.
in about
Yeah.
two licks. And
Y'all boys hear that?
and then he got so excited about it, he was worried everybody else would quit, so he just opened the gate and turned his dog loose and let him go.
Yeah, placed number 6 in the world last year. Went from a
And lost him.
amateur and
Lost the dog.
Oh,
Got
man.
lost him. Never seen him again.
Hey, I've been in that position, and there ain't no position.
You know,
Oh,
I've
it
been
made
in.
me sick. It made me sick.
Yeah, hell, I
Big
imagine
time.
so. I imagine so.
But he caught on, and now he's making his own. Because he's got hardware already from this bay.
Where
You
you-
win hardware here, you can win it anywhere.
Where you from, Jay?
Hemp Hill.
That
Hemp Hill,
down
Texas.
South City where they show no pity.
It's actually Scrapping Valley, but it's
Yeah.
by
It's
him.
a
I've
joint
been there.
Scrapping Valley.
Scrapping
I've been
Valley.
there.
They ain't but two stores and a blacksmith shop, place where the men are men and the women are too.
It's in the pine trees. I can probably.
It's in the
Oh,
woods.
that's
Scrapping
what I'm
Valley,
talking about.
like south of, well, maybe not south of Toledo Bend, but it's right there by Toledo Bend, right there on the Louisiana-Texas line.
I got you.
Thousands of acres of national forest.
Man, I see
And
that.
Gene gets lost in his front yard. We don't want to talk about national forest.
Can you hunt the national forest there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it takes you. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, see, now we can hunt some, like our national forest, we can hunt portions of it in certain areas.
Tell you something crazy.
But we can't hunt no kind of management, none of that.
Deer dogs in Texas is a 19-degree felony, but you can hunt national forest with hog dogs during deer season.
Yeah, you can. And what the game wants to
It's
say,
frowned upon.
so it's not ethical, but it's not illegal.
It's not
Yeah.
illegal. There you go.
They want to come up there and give you a hard time, but
Well, see, they gave us a special nighttime season now, so we can only hunt hog dog at night during our nighttime season. Other than that, we got to hunt them during the day.
Dog and night
And then
hog.
during turkey season, you can't run them after 3 a.m. So during turkey season, you can't run hog dogs at all.
that's
And
what I
then-
love about where I'm from.
Yes.
There ain't no deer and there ain't no turkeys. We just hunt
The deer
hogs.
queers get just.
If we didn't have
riddled.
alligators, we'd be hell on wheels.
Oh, Gene's a jam up carpenter. I hired him to do a 2-day.
That's what I'm talking about.
to
I'm
do
an old nail driver right here, boy.
I hired him to do a 2-day job. It took us 2 weeks.
And all he
Caught a
did,
bunch of hogs, though.
and all he did was run PVC. He didn't even know how to drive it
Hiring?
now.
I don't go on the job.
I made him catch him without the bulldog.
Damn.
Yeah, I got the video. That's why we lost the dog. We run there.
I thought you didn't say you won the Heisman.
No. We hunted the first 23 days of January. Till at least 1 or 2 o'clock every day.
Hold it down just a second. I got to reload
So
and unload.
And unload.
it gets about 1:30 and we've lost the dog. Because Gene said, you don't put no tracking collar? I said, Gene, they don't even have a dog collar. I mean, we call him. So we done got down
Figuring
to
some shit out.
Had about 15 running loose. I come in from the rig about daylight. Gene sitting there. I just blow the horn. Gene jumps in. They get ahead. You know, we rigging them.
Yeah.
We rigging them, and Gene's like, well, I need to catch some. You know, I want to catch some. And the first day his little girl didn't come. And we called, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
So I go to about 1:30. We done lost the dogs because they silent.
Yeah.
Silent dogs. When you don't got a tracking system.
I agree.
I mean, I had a tracking system. It was just in the floorboard of the truck.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I got all mine silent, and sometimes I'm begging. I'm like, please open up, you son of a bitch, while I can pack to you.
so
Yeah,
please.
sure.
so I'm in the shower getting ready to go to bed because I got to work that night, and I hear them fall bathe.
You sure say a lot about work all damn time, and all
Yeah.
you do is hunting.
I work every day like a Hebrew slave. So I get I hear them fall bathe just like right behind the horse pasture, and I holler, Gene, cut up, you go. So I just grabbed some shorts and snake boots, and I'm right behind him. And it broke running. I caught him out in the pasture, didn't he?
Yeah.
And Gene, he's done made a hand by now, partner. So it was 2 hogs. We caught the smaller of the 2.
Yeah.
And I said, they right here. Let's get him. I got him off of him. I said, we'll put him to bed. What did hog weigh? 180, 70,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
pretty 180-pound hog. We put him to bed right there. I said, in the morning, he won't leave, but we'll get him in the morning. But since he's out running, I couldn't handle him. All I was running was puppies.
Can't make nobody understand. Just put him to bed.
Yeah,
leave
just put him to
alone.
bed, and we'll get him in the
Can't
morning.
make them understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna reach a little deeper in the pen. If we don't bay up right quick and he breaks again,
Put something to me.
I got something for him. Jesus, what we gonna do? I said, see that fox dog right there, missing a half a year? He didn't lose that in Sunday school.
Yeah.
When he goes in yonder, it's a dairy farm on that fence because you can't cross like 2,500 acres. So he'd either come back here, and the dogs on the yard will hear him, and they'll go to him, or if my neighbor's fox dogs start barking in the pen, let me know.
Know where he's at.
Yeah, about 40 minutes, wasn't it? That
Yeah,
walker dog
exactly.
running. And we're thinking, he went up through yards, and we're thinking, that dog's retarded. I was thinking the same thing. You know, my shit can be kind of retarded.
Yeah, I got you.
But
We got the same kind of shit.
yeah, so sure enough, the neighbor's fox dog was only 2 draws coming back. They barking. I get down there,
Come on with it.
and some ladies in a big old silver car said, I didn't hold this close right in front of me. I said, I know, that's why I'm here. But I can't get Gene. You ever tried
It
to?
was in the dead rain, too.
Yeah, and it was raining
in rain.
like a cow peeing on a flat rock. You ever tried to use the iPhone in the rain? It ain't working.
I don't use iPhones. I can't hardly use a damn.
I got him.
rotary phone.
I got him around a light pole in somebody's yard. And we're going round and round in the dead rain, and I'm trying to get Gene on the phone to help me.
He's trying to call. I can't get
I don't know.
service.
Did you
I
hear
don't
me
know what's
hollering?
going
I was hollering. I don't
on. I
know.
couldn't hear him hollering.
But the good thing, his daughter was there that day, and we caught the hog, Gene. Gene, he's like out of breath down there. He's holding his
Oh,
hog.
he's in the
We ain't
quick
using no bulldog, because we game.
That's right.
Gene game.
Gene's game, baby.
And Gene's like, I said, fear not, I'm with you. He looked back and I'm sitting there filming. Fear not, I'm with you, partner. He ain't gonna do nothing. He's out of breath.
Oh, yeah.
When you pump him at
Well, ain't no
17,
way I can hang. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'd be done passed the hell out. I'm talking about my fat ass be over there
40
rolling on the ground hollering, y'all get it.
Yeah, 45 seconds of fury, and that's it.
Gene, I know how you
When I'm
feel.
out of breath, don't bring no chicken. Bring me some damn air.
No, hey, look, hell, I'm fat. I gotta have chicken.
I know tenders neither, some of the bone in
Yeah,
it.
chicken on the
Where you
bone.
chew that bone, but yeah, I said, don't worry, he's out of breath. Because 40 minutes at 19 miles an hour, you know, that's,
They
Too bad you
strong.
couldn't show him that picture you took.
yeah.
That's
I'll
right.
send you the picture.
Gene,
I
we
made
don't
a
want to see your
picture of,
personal pictures.
well, it's him and his daughter tying the hog. I was getting him all his stuff. I swear to God, I didn't help him
You
a
talking,
bit.
you talking about 19 mile an hour. Now that's
Yeah, that's
that-
on.
that's
yeah,
the speed
that's
on
on the
the
go.
dogs.
Well, I don't know if he was doing it that day, but that's what
I'm saying.
That's what he averaged in the fox pen.
That's average.
Until I got barred for eating coat.
Oh, that hound's fast.
Yeah.
That hound's fast.
30 miles an hour in my truck. I ain't saying he do it all day, but like for a quarter
I
mile.
dropped that right in the dirt.
And he's
Like a fool.
I'm going 27 to 30. You can ask Gene, and the dog's running beside me, looking in the window, wanting to go.
Damn.
That's a pretty quick dog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he's pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
But now he wasn't free.
Yeah,
I went when I went to the July Walker.
What it cost you?
A sack of feed. Swear to God.
That ain't free.
You talk about dog jockey.
My daddy was one. I can promise you.
I heard you say dog
Yes,
jockey.
yes.
Tell us what a dog jockey is.
My daddy, he had no dog pen.
Yeah.
His dog's whatever came up is what ran. And he sell you a dog for $100. You ain't getting your money back. Just keep hauling dogs off.
And
till
what-
you find something that suits.
And whatever ran
Because
didn't
that's
come
how a
up.
dog- What suits you may not suit me. It would all run.
Yeah.
It would all, and he had a stack of paper,
I got you.
And he say,
That was a bread.
Dog guy
Is he
right
ready?
Pet.
Yeah, is he ready? He said, they said, what's going to help you sleep at night?
He's bred top and bottom through and
That's the way
through.
it was. But I mean,
You got
nobody,
Gene out here, buddy.
nobody's really breeding a $100 dog anyway.
That's right.
I don't know that, but I gave $20 for one. Raised it on a bottle, and Frankie hired one of Louisiana State.
Y'all look. I wish we could turn the camera on. Y'all look up there.
What?
It's going on up there, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely. I see what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Them farmers.
Yeah.
FarmersOnly.com. My sister's the only person
They
ever been
belong
barred from
in.
FarmersOnly.com.
Lord have
You forget.
mercy.
She's gamer than I am.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I got a sister that's game like that. That's her husband back there. You notice he don't say shit.
He's mighty quiet.
Mighty quiet.
He got a good handle, don't he?
Get him trained up right.
That's my
She's
buddy.
gonna see this video.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing. Say he's
Matter of
smart.
fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get him in trouble. He wasn't here for 2/3 of this. He was out wandering around.
Yeah, I was like,
So
what
your
the hell?
sister's here,
He
right?
just now showed back up.
You don't have a half black sister? Because that's what he was talking to a while ago. Yeah, I thought they was like, because they was like this and like that and like this and you know what I'm saying?
And don't make him bad, people.
No.
Hey, her name's Mimi, but we call her Big Bertha.
But you know, in this area, if they got green eyes, you wake up with a chicken bone. They go asking for a
Better
friend.
stop now. Stop.
Asking for a friend. Asking
John,
for a friend.
John Reed knows about some green eyes.
Yeah, you end up with a gree on you. That's all down
Hey,
there.
I'll tell you something. Like, not only y'all here, like partaking with us, adding to the show, we really appreciate it. But you entered some dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Run some dogs.
Hey,
run
look.
2 dogs.
Yeah.
Like I
110
said,
pair entered tomorrow.
I said to
Oh,
you,
yeah.
that's
Y'all
what I
one
said.
of 'em.
I said, look, I got to bring something.
Yeah.
I got to participate.
Can't go to
I
a
do
holiday
too.
without dogs.
I
And I'm
can't-
telling you now,
I hope
I'm
they-
telling you, I ain't gonna brag on them by no means, because I ain't really even seen what they can. I seen one dog, and he's a young dog, and I carried him out there to Marc week before last. We went to 6 minutes, and there ain't never been one dog, ain't never been turned loose.
And he went for 6 minutes. I can't do nothing for 6 minutes.
That's what I said too. I said, you already got me beat. And then she said, well, you need to turn the other one loose. He's a lot better. I said, Lord help me.
Hey, look
I said,
out.
hey, I might actually have something besides catching.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
Yeah.
I did. I looked. And hey, shout out to all the guys standing at the gate when I walked out. Every one of them guys seen an old woods guy with meat dogs turn into a
Name
pen
their
guy.
names, because that's what makes it
Johnny
grow.
White,
Yeah.
Johnny
Drew
White.
Todd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Both winners this
I'm
weekend.
talking about there were so many. Cody Odom,
Yeah.
JT Mack. It all happened because of JT Mack.
Cody
JT Mack
Put JT Mack in there with Drew and Johnny. That Cody Odom, that's a sketchy character.
Cody, he's
For years I called him the Bay Pen Pimp, because he was.
He brings one damn dog and win it. I told him I said,
That and he gets all the women. When you see Cody Odom, you know he's up to good. When you don't see Cody Odom,
he's no
the
good.
damage is done.
That's it. It's too late now. Go
Damage
ahead
is
and name
done.
it.
But I'm with you. How can I preach unity if I ain't entering the dog?
Exactly.
Most of the time they crap in the pen. Everybody gets mad at me because they got to go shovel.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it ain't the best. This is just the best I can do.
I tell them I'm big on donations.
Yeah.
I don't mind donating that $100. But you know, every now and then I have hit a hole and got a few of them $100 back. And it gives you that little bit to string you along. And then, like I said, once you put it together and you get some good stuff, then you're like,
You
hey,
ever get like Gene,
Yeah.
you'll be in.
But I like the Calcutta. Me and Chris Anson, Josh Rainwater.
Oh, I was over
we
there.
dig it. We dig
They
it.
won a bunch of Earls this year.
Yeah, we win. I mean, we don't always hit. We always usually break even though. But even for us, it's like $3 grand. We did
This year, they mopped up. This year,
Yeah, we mopped up.
hey,
We mopped up.
touch on that for some of the viewers that don't know what the Calcutta thing is.
It's a
I
side.
didn't know what that was other
That's a
than
compete in itself.
on the chickens.
It's a
I
si-
knew that from chickens.
Right.
It's
I
a
heard that.
it's a side pot for anybody that wants to participate. If you know a dog that you think's gonna win, you can bid on him. If you buy his Calcutta, if he wins, all that money goes into a pot. Next thing you know, you got a little check in your pocket.
First thing I ever won, I bought the pot one night. I think I bought it for like
Brown Island?
Pistol Creek, like $60. Everybody was sitting there talking, having a good time. Nobody paying attention. I'm like, it's my turn. It's finally my turn. And I think I bought Drew Todd's dog and one of Jenny Cobb's dogs. I was like, hell yeah. And sure enough, we won. I was like, hey, I paid for my trip.
Drew won a lot at Hickory Crossing. But the dog that won here today is won at Hickory Crossing a lot. Nova.
Oh, that Nova dog. That's
Nova
No
has
matter what
dominated
you're
on the
doing
East
with
Coast
dogs,
on
when
the
it's your turn, you can't do nothing wrong.
Nova's
Running deer, whatever, you can't make a mistake. He'll get in trouble
Nova
with you
is versatile.
when it's your turn, and then
The Milo
you'll think
dog he's
something
got
later, and you'll
is
miss.
probably an all-around better dog.
Something should have been easy.
But Nova's more versatile. Nova can bay the small hogs and he can bay the bad hogs. Milo's game's a bad
I
hog.
bought one of them a while ago. It was Nova and another pair. It was a pair,
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I got a bid on these.
Yeah.
I think like $100 or something like that. Hey, yeah, $100 is that's a day's pay for a lot of people or more. You know what I'm saying?
I was raised on a chicken farm. I know what I'm
First
talking
place in the $2 Calcutta is going to pay $4,000.
Yeah, so
$100 on.
$100 for $4,000. I do that shit every day.
But we're talking about the money. The last bay here was the $2 World Cup, whatever. Clyde to Glide, and
It was nuts.
Was it Iceman? Clyde and Iceman.
Clyde and Iceman.
They spent $11,000 for one night's work.
Yeah.
Yeah. What y'all feeding?
Hell yeah.
Come to the gate. And
Iceman won more than that because he got first.
yeah, he won first and second. Yeah, he won first and second.
What's the most
Coming
what's
off
the
of
most Calcutta?
Loco
What's the
win.
highest Calcutta that you've seen go?
Right here, standing right there. Goose and Cowboy went for $2,800.
Lord mercy.
Who owns Iceman?
Yeah.
Who owns
Iceman is from Oklahoma, Miss Teresa Ray.
Yeah.
She founded for Cook Gear and JV Jameson now owns it.
She supports
But Miss
the dairy
Teresa-
trials as well.
Yeah.
She supports everything,
That's how I know.
and she knows the Bible.
And they are.
Oh, we
good.
definitely-
Yes. Oh yeah, she's talked to me before, and I mean that's good of folks. They welcome me. I was thinking, I was like, man, have I known these people for 20 years?
Yeah. That's good people.
They are good folks, man.
Miss June Cantrell with the Clyde.
Miss June's not here this weekend. She started her cancer treatment this week, and she's gonna make it. She's gonna be fine.
That's right.
Y'all get y'all an issue of
Clyde,
Custer's
like,
coming out, because I read an article about her and Clyde.
Everybody,
Right on.
Yeah.
everybody within 1,000 miles of here knows who Clyde is, and they're glad. Competition. I ain't say they ain't glad.
I live 500 miles from here.
They ain't glad that he ain't here because they want him here. But competition-wise, they're probably a little happy that he.
Oh,
ain't
I
here.
can promise
Got a
you,
little
deep
more
down they're
breathing
like,
Yeah.
because
Iceman, his
he's
little
been
man
on top of
brother's
his
here
game.
though.
He won.
I heard that Iceman 2 or 3 times up there
Yeah.
earlier. I was like, yeah.
Well, there's 2 people that own an Iceman.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I was wondering.
Little Jake owns an Iceman too.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But that other Iceman's pro. That was
Yeah.
an amateur
Yeah.
earlier.
Okay, that's what it was.
They won the 2-dog at El Puro Loco before the 2-dog Cup, and they won the other Raptor J.
They won like 3 in a row.
It's three- it's like
three
three in a
different
row.
people putting the baying on, so it ain't no fluke.
Yeah.
Like one guy put it on, they won that. Another
Then
guy
they went
put it
to
on,
South
then I
Tech,
put
yeah.
one on. They won mine too.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
It ain't no joke.
No.
Real deal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, see that El Perro Loco. I've seen it on Facebook. I haven't got to go. I'm going to go in November. Correct? What date?
Yeah, Hollered Slade right there.
It's exactly a month
In them
from right now.
glasses, the ugly one right there. Where'd it go to?
That don't narrow it down.
Yeah.
There's about 6 of them over there. Too.
Yeah.
Hey, Slade.
Slade.
He's over
Slade,
He know he can't hear. He's a senior citizen. He said,
AARP.
you remember at
there. Mutual Omaha.
yeah. He said, help me in the pen. Let's the old folks get in there and show them how it's done. First thing he did was fall down.
Now you talking. Audio work.
Hey,
Never mind. Go back.
Yeah. Y'all
Go
missed
back.
that, folks. If y'all ain't seen that.
You can't say names around here.
Where I get to sit at?
he said,
Right here.
at El Perro Loco, it's getting daylight, and he says,
Yeah,
come,
right there between the microphones.
come let's show the old folks, show them how to work
We're
the
talking
pen.
about dates.
Within
talking
30 seconds, he needed a life alert.
Talking
He was on
about
the
dates
ground. Remember
in
the dog
November.
fence?
What dates are your show?
November 11th through the 14th,
Where's that at?
Nixon, Texas.
All right,
Oh man, that was the place.
That's where Monica didn't buy her dog. $800 for 10.
That's where they give hogs away during the bay at night. They just let them out the gate, you know.
Yeah, if you act right, I'll let one loose on
How
you.
come I didn't get mine?
You didn't catch it.
I did too. I told him one out of the pen. I just went the wrong way with it.
Oh, it's a different night.
Oh.
But this Slade Trammell, South Texas special.
How are y'all?
There you go.
He's a good friend of ours, and you know.
I heard he puts on
He
the
looks
big bait.
out for us.
I'm gonna be there in November.
I hope so.
We coming with both hands and both feet.
It's a fun, loving, run what you brung, good time.
But don't go out of the way and go through San Antonio
Don't.
to the Riverwalk.
You know how many parking lots it is by the Riverwalk? At least
Now what you got to bring
2,000.
up old stuff.
$200 worth.
300 counting the cop
He's
car.
got to bring up old
Hey,
stuff.
who said she's still mad? I'm like, man, it's just a little knot. You know?
I mean, goose egg.
Should have been sleeping on the
You got a
job.
free dinner, shut up. I'm the one missed the hog, babe.
But I'll say this: if you got good dogs, stay at home. Cause I used to hit a lick every now and then. Now I can't win nothing because all the good dogs are coming now.
Yeah, bring your bad ones. They're the winners.
Yeah, I can win. if I bring some big dogs, hell, I'm good. I got a yard full of them.
Yeah, first, third, and fifth, boys, right here.
I did win the puppy bay.
Yeah, and second in something.
No, I got.
Behind Marc?
I just. Oh, the one
What
dog.
did I
That's
beat?
right. I
What did
did get second. Yeah, but I felt like I
That's why
lost
said,
because she
stop
beat me.
crying. You
Yeah.
won second and the cow cut on one.
He's saying
Richest
that.
son's in town and he's boom.
Hey, how many holes Monica hit over there?
I don't know. We didn't keep count. Are you digging
even
deep?
know what
Are
she
you
did.
digging deep?
I don't even know what she did.
All right. Hey, wait. I'm glad we added you to this podcast. Come here and give me a hug.
Get me out of here, Frank.
Not to mention he's a big
No,
buck.
well, what I was telling you about Slade is you give him one bullet, he'll shoot you 10 times.
Yeah. Yeah. The epitome of the magic bullet right here.
Exactly. Well, like I said, I've seen a lot about the Fairlock, and like I said, I'm just an old woods guy. I met you today, and I mean this is probably one of the best trips I've made so far. And we just got here this evening, and shit, I can't wait for the whole weekend.
They run a true Iron Man or Tough Man contest over there too that can get kind of gamey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. You ain't got to have a dog to have fun.
Oh, I know. That right there. He's done it a couple times out there at March. You know?
Yeah.
One time, well, it's funny, man. Y'all know James Mills,
Oh,
the terrier guy,
The preacher.
the preacher man, Mr.
Yeah,
James.
yeah.
James was standing up there, Nathan, he was up there, Miss George was taking pictures. Nathan standing up there all cocked up, had that $100 bill. He didn't have no drawers on, then ripped the whole crotch out.
Yeah, that pig kicked me right here, and his hoof cut a hole in my
Mr.
pants, and I
James
didn't know
Mills,
it.
He said, George,
I can
well,
one.
that boy's just free balling to the world.
And Dad, I get to the gate.
If
Dad
you know,
goes,
if you know him,
Oh, I know.
if you know him, that's really funny for
That's
him.
way out of the box.
Yeah.
That's way out of the
Hey,
box.
I hate one-uppers.
Dick's hanging out.
Hey, I hate one-uppers, but I'm gonna one-up you.
I want to hear it.
Greg Wynn, right in there. Spotted hog, went to catch his dog. When reached to grab his dog, and hog hit him right between the legs. Ripped his sack.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Oh,
every
yeah.
woman
The sack.
on this place went up on the hill to make sure Greg Wynn was okay.
Oh.
I don't know what that was about.
I almost went back there and said, hog, get me too.
See him out there with the pink.
Every woman here went to check on Greg Wynn. He was, hey, here it is. He got me.
Pat went.
Look at this.
Y'all get it.
You went and checked on him too, didn't you?
No, I wasn't
He
there.
had plenty of help. Pat didn't have to. He had plenty of help.
No, that wasn't me.
Okay.
That wasn't me that time.
Not that time.
Why you gotta bring up old stuff?
Yeah. You digging up bones, man.
Man, I tell you,
It's family show, man.
we got to edit, but we're going to have to hit.
Thank God.
Normally, we don't edit hardly anything.
You will tonight. We
Yes.
just now.
Yeah, I need to get out because you're gonna be adding a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
We love you because God loves you. The
that's
best
the
things are
thing
still
we
in the
like.
future.
Hey, everybody,
I hope to see
Mr.
y'all.
Slade right there. We're going to see you, buddy.
That's game as they come right there.
All right, y'all make sure y'all come out there.
And I'm
Carol
gonna
Loco.
donate. Y'all be there. Y'all get to see me
By the
run
way,
dogs.
that's all scholarship funds is next bay. Everything we make at the next bay
Hey, the deal,
goes to a scholarship.
the deal, the deal.
Hey, that's awesome. Dixie Doggers are going to throw another $200 in there with that.
Appreciate that a lot.
Right there.
The deal that Slade does, the fairgrounds gives him the show for the arena for the year,
Yeah.
and one show goes straight back to that. This is the one, the November show. And it's a big show.
usually the biggest
It's the
one.
second biggest hog band in the country.
All right. Like I said,
They're gonna run 300 entries there.
We're
We've been around a minute, too.
We're gonna pitch in a
Been
little
around a
bit, try to help. I mean, I know it ain't a whole lot, but We're gonna try to help.
Everything helps them kids out over there.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I know about.
Thank y'all.
Hey, anything on a scholarship? I got 2 in college right now, and 2 fixing to go to college.
Heck yeah.
Hey, anything helps.
Everything.
We're gonna go. We're gonna tear it down, boy.
I'm telling you.
The city
Thanks,
of
lady.
Nixon. And if you got to eat barbecue in Nixon, go to Sean Collins' place too.
Yeah.
That's where I go. But don't follow me because probably mooch off your plate.
We're gonna have to go try that barbecue. Now I love. Some
It's
barbecue.
good. It's pretty good barbecue.
But South
It's
Texas,
pretty damn good.
South Texas barbecue's a little different, you know.
It is.
It's where it kind of originated.
But that dove that old Kyle Wells made up there today, that dove popper.
That's where he's from.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's from there. He don't want to know that. He got
I
unloaded a
can't
yellow
help he's got a
dog.
perm like a woman and don't want to get back in.
They gonna let you know. I mean,
He said that's natural. There ain't no way that's
That's
natural.
a natural part.
Ray, come
Look
on.
at him, look at him.
Ray. Hey, native of Downsville, Louisiana.
Come on with it, Mr.
Big,
Dave.
big Ray.
Hey, what's happening with y'all today?
There you go.
Let's get it going on.
But this,
There you go.
everybody that got a chicken house around here, this is the man that services all their stuff, and
That's right.
brings a lot to the show. And mainly, he is he is the mayor of Downsville's bodyguard. That man right there,
now we talking.
you wouldn't look at him.
Sliding around
You
here a little bit
wouldn't.
today.
You wouldn't look at that man and think that he kept everybody safe. He's the one that keeps the show going without any terrorists or nothing. Ray is the one.
Not one bombing. Not one bombing.
And he's the man. No
Ain't seen a
mass
terrorist,
shooting.
that's all
No,
I'm
I
saying.
ain't seen none of that.
Ray
shit.
is the man.
And it's all because of him. That's right.
Ray's the man that takes care of everything behind the scenes.
I mean,
I'm
But,
the man.
That's
if
right.
you got trouble with that chicken, I'll call Ray.
that's
That's
right.
right. Call Mr.
Yeah.
Ray.
Call Mr. Ray.
He really don't do nothing but pick up eggs, but he'll fix your problems too.
From a trucker to a clucker, Mr. Ray got you if you're in Downsville, Louisiana.
He looks like he's been playing golf all day.
I almost said something else, but I was scared of your edit button wouldn't
I
work.
know. That's
This ain't live, is
They go
it?
all over the country. Texas,
Alabama.
Alabama, everywhere.
Hey, you
I
get
gotta
over in
go to
Alabama.
Arkansas tomorrow and
Lord help
fix
you.
the
Arkansas.
problem. Yes, sir. I gotta go to Arkansas tomorrow and
Carry
fix
your
the
gun with
problem that some chicken company messed up. I got to fix it for 'em.
I heard that.
Yes, sir.
Boys,
Right on.
we're going to wind it down.
Oh yeah, it's been a good one already. I think tomorrow sometime we're gonna set up and maybe get a couple other folks. I know you're gonna be busy as hell.
And we'll
Wide open.
we'll do a part 2. Shit, would you probably get 2 episodes out of this?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been the same.
How long we been at it?
Every time we come out, we have problems trying to get people to get on camera.
Yeah.
They're
That little
nervous.
camera
They're
shy.
nervous. Hey, I seen
Georgia folks, hey, these folks
JT.
out here ready to get on.
I'm shy.
I'm
Reserved, shy, you know.
that last
Kinda
episode,
introverted almost, you know.
JT and Shelby.
Oh yeah.
Hey, those are outgoing people.
I don't mind
They
getting
clammed
on.
up, man. They was
Oh, I
nervous. JT helped me work at Earl's back in 2020.
JT's good.
And
old
Shelby,
boy. Hey, Shelby knows her shit.
she knows. She's the only thing keeps JT straight.
That's what I think too. I really do.
I'm with Jay.
I told JT, I said, come on, man, we're gonna do this podcast. He said, okay, let me go get Shelby. I said, okay, go get her. He said,
That's the couple that you know. They've been married 73 years.
yeah.
They ain't but 64. They've been married 73 years.
I agree with that. Yeah. All right. Well, like JT.
But hey, we love you because God loves you. The best days are still in the future. And hey, Big Daddy, we've enjoyed the hell out of
Oh,
this.
yes,
Thank
sir.
y'all for
we had a
coming.
ball.
And anytime, anytime we
Thank you,
do
Pat.
4-year right here,
Mr. Ray.
y'all
good to
come
meet you.
on.
Thank you, Mr. Ray.
Hey.
That's the glue that holds it together. I know he looks like shit, but he really is a good guy.
I am a good guy.
Looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving.
Oh, yeah.
He's meaner than shit and stinks twice as bad.
Yeah.
That's right. That's me.
Hey, I was patting him on the back. This bulldog stood up and looked at me
Check it out. Hey.
like she's gonna bite
Ray
me.
can fix it.
That's right, baby. That's it. All right, y'all. It's Joey and Nate, Dixie Doggers. Got the HogDog Nation podcast here going with us. And we're going to holler at y'all again. We'll see y'all. Thanks.